Everybody had a hard year. Nobody got their pay. What a time for the lonely ones. Thought every dog had its day.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 16. Let me just pause that. Welcome to day 16 of November vlogs. It is 10:05 in the morning. I'm sitting here feeling very sorry for myself and nursing a headache. So I am starting to feel a little bit better now. I've been up since about 7 and woke up with the most awful headache ever. So I took some tablets and I've just sat and I've not done anything and I just want it to ease off, and it's just started. It's 10:05 and it's just starting to ease off. Thank goodness. So I have had the laziest morning. I'm just catching up with the Scottish Isle. I've shown a clip before the video started. I've talked about it before on the podcast and on the vlogs, and it's just a lovely, lovely YouTube channel. So it's a couple that in the summer of 2023 moved to a remote Scottish island where they are the only residents. And they took their sheep and their cats and they moved onto this island, and they just have a massive amount of work to do. They've got to restore the cottage, they've got to grow vegetables, they've just got to do everything on this island, and they've shown it from start to finish, and I have loved every single video. So I'm just catching up now. This one that I'm watching now, I don't know how I missed it. It was a week ago. I'd watched the latest episode. They do a lot of live streams as well, but I don't always manage to catch those. But this one was a week ago. Is it raining again? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I've missed this one, so I'm just catching up with this one. And yeah, if you like anything like that, it's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. I managed to catch the channel on episode 2. And I just, you know when you see those channels that you just know instantly you're going to love? It was one of those. So yeah, I will link their channel in the description box below. Polly is sitting here. The dog is sitting here. And Danny is yarn dyeing. So I'm having a very lazy morning. I'm going to just sit here until this headache fades a little bit more. I do get them from time to time. They don't normally take long to go, but one of those things. And yeah. So I will be back in a bit. Hopefully a little bit more bright-eyed. Hello. I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there. Look at this. Are you ready? Hang on. Oh, my word! There's nothing in the pan. Pan's empty.
Pile. So I'm gonna go back to work.
I feel really bad because I've just left him to
I hope
it.
you don't hear the music.
Oh, sugar, he's got music on his headphones. I feel really bad because I've just left him to it. But on the plus side, my headache's almost gone. Just got a little bit left there. But it is almost good. Almost gone. I just needed to not do anything for a little bit. I'm freezing cold, but I've got the back door open. Because I think what caused my headache is I got too warm in the night. If I overheat in the night, I wake up with this awful headache, and I've just had to keep cool all morning, and that's what's helped it go. So the back door's wide open and I am freezing, but it's helping. I'm leaving this on quiet because he's singing. And the second I turn the camera on, he stops. All you can hear is the water. And the dog. Hang on. You must know I'm filming because he's stopped. He can't hear me because his headphones are on. He was singing at the top of his voice. I just called to say I love you. So when you buy some hand-dyed yarn from us, it's been sung to as it's been dyed. Oh, come on, start again. I so wanted that on the vlog. You must know I'm filming. You must do. If he does it again, I'll catch him. Oh my word!
I've been waiting to design this for a week.
Oh my word! Hang on! Look at that! Oh my word, I love it!
Welcome to the Ginger House.
Oh, Danny, it's
Inspiration from
beautiful.
the Ginger House, but yeah.
Is that what you were singing? I just called to say I love you too.
You're taking your recording, eh? Ah, great.
Will you
I
stop?
have been asked before if the people who heard me sing, so
Well,
it's
I
a good
didn't.
job I'm not outgoing. I ain't that bothered.
I didn't actually catch you because you stopped, almost like you knew I was recording.
Oh, it's a Ginger House that's coming.
It's gorgeous.
Right.
Are you done?
Oh no. I've got 2 more to go. Yeah, I'm gonna go. This one. This is the finale. Start off with my beautiful one I had in my head, but the Ginger House is something that's coming, or is coming now. And then this one, time for my little black book. I've got something prepared for this one.
Exciting.
Camera and it's dark.
It's really not light. It's like quite dark.
It's quite dark. If the lights are up, rock and roll.
We're just going to the co-op.
Oh,
And there's all these traffic
Upgrade from
lights. All these traffic lights on here, so you can't park anywhere near. So we've had to park a whole street over. So I had to move the camera. People were walking past. Is it slippy?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bit parky as well.
What?
Parky.
Parky?
Yeah. Nippy. Never heard that before.
Parky?
Yeah.
No.
Really?
Yeah. Parky?
Yeah.
No.
Parky. Everyone else heard that, right?
No.
Hang on, we can get across. Run. 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 Where's Danny?
I could you could walk in that.
I do. Okay. Right, we've been into
We're
co-op.
back.
In and out. How quick was that? Oh, goodness. This ain't good. Still looks daylight on the camera. It really isn't. Right, done that. Check. And now we're going to go and get a chippy tea.
Now. You go up now.
We're going to get a chippy tea, aren't we?
But it's Thursday. Normally you have chippy tea on a Friday, but we have it on a Thursday.
I normally get chippy tea after Nick Group,
You're not being
but I didn't go to Nick Group.
very fresh out there, isn't it?
Very,
And
very
fresh,
chilly.
Fresh means cold. You know, go along with the parky.
Park is a thing. It's a bit parky.
Parky.
It is. It's a thing.
We're going to put a parker on, you know, like the jacket.
Oh, do you remember them Parker jackets? I used to love mine when I were a kid. They used to zip right up like that.
Poppers.
Adidas poppers. God, they were popular.
And the Velcro ones. Old school.
Right, we're off to get a chippy tea.
Sleeve free.
Hello, everybody. Excuse me. Hello, Luigi. Can you see him? He's just come and sat next to me. 5, 6. So I was just counting my rows. How are we all doing? Oh, I've got some exciting news. We hit 2,000 subscribers today. How exciting. So we're going to do the giveaway on... I'm filming the podcast on Sunday, so we'll do the giveaway then on Sunday. It's so exciting. If you can hear that in the background, Danny's just washing up. Yeah, I've had a really relaxed day today. I had such an awful headache. I mentioned it earlier this morning. And then after it had gone, you know, when you're just really tired after a bad headache. So I didn't go to Nick Group. I just stayed in. I listened to my audiobook all afternoon and sat and knit all afternoon. It's been lovely. That's what I've done so far. Isn't it nice? I'm putting an afterthought healing. Only because I want to use all of the yarn. I was going to do 2 at a time socks, but I couldn't be bothered. separating the ball into two. So I've weighed my ball. I had 52 grams, so I'm leaving the 2 grams extra just for like leaving a long strand. So I'm just going to knit until I've got 27 grams left, and then put the toe on, and then put the heel in, and then I've got the other one should match exactly, so I can match them up and everything. That's how I'm doing it, which I thought was pretty clever. So yeah, it's been a really nice afternoon, really chilled. I've sat on the sofa, I've knit, I've listened to an audiobook, and then we went out for a chippy tea as well, so I didn't have to cook. We do normally get one, I think Danny mentioned earlier, on a Thursday after knit group. We just get chips. We just get a bag of chips each. And it's lovely. So yeah, that's been about everything. I can't believe we hit 2,000 subscribers. We have got giveaway prizes. I have some yarn from one of our lovely viewers. I have a sock mini skein set from us. Jeanette from Crafty Clegs Creations is donating one of her gorgeous bags. I've got a Notions tin from my friend Shelley. There'll be a bag from us as well. There'll be some stitch markers. What else did I have? There was something else as well. So there's quite a few prizes, but I'll announce it on the podcast on Sunday. And of course there was the Advent as well, which we've already done, because I honestly didn't expect to get to 2,000 before the end of November vlogs. I didn't expect to get to 2,000 before the end of the year. It was funny because I had a conversation with Jeanette, because Jeanette, bless her, she's always so generous with us. She really is. And she contacted me to say she was going to do a Christmas bag for our giveaway. And she said, if you prefer, I can do a normal bag, not a Christmas one. And she must have more faith in us than we do, because I said, oh, we won't hit 2,000 before the end of the year. And so she must have known, bless her. She must have more faith in us than we do. 1, 2. I'll count quietly in case anyone's counting.
4, 5.
He does that to me all the time. I did manage to count even though you were doing that. Let him in the camera.
I've only just popped on to say thank you very much to everybody. It's very humbling and very much appreciated. And now you get to get the giveaways.
You're going to come on the podcast, aren't you, and announce the giveaways?
Are we doing it on the podcast, are we?
On Sunday.
On Sunday? Oh, so yeah, looks like I am. Oh, having a crossover. I'm moving over to this podcast.
I did expect it to drop below, because it always, subscribers fluctuates. It always does. So you'll gain a few, lose a few, gain a few, lose a few. It's just how it works. So it went up to 2,000 this morning, and I expected it to go down by at least 6, because it usually does, but it didn't. It actually climbed up, didn't it?
Sorry, I was just counting how many giveaways I'm doing. I was like, 5, maybe more. But like I say, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much to the lovely new subscribers.
It's lovely to have you all here. It really is.
It's much appreciated. We couldn't do this without you, in a nutshell, and it's very true. But yeah, thank you. And that's me out. See you tomorrow in the vlogs.
Can I get on with my chat now?
Are you waffling?
I'm waffling.
Is she doing the waffle? She doing the waffle and knitting and the waffle.
Knit and a waffle, knit and a waffle.
waffle.
That should be a hashtag, knit and a waffle.
Hashtag knit waffle. Hashtag them out. Bye, everyone. And I'll turn the camera back for you, just perfect.
Oh, Louise, isn't it? Bless him. Oh, look at him.
He was camera ready, wasn't he?
He was. You're all right, darling.
Stop looking for me.
He's looking. Danny's his favourite at the moment. So thank you all for the comments on the cardigan as well. I'm not going to frog it just because I have so much yarn invested in it. So there is no way I'm frogging that cardigan. I would cry because it's striped and all of the yarn has been woven in, there is no way I'm frogging it. So I'm going to carry on with it. I'm going to wear it anyway because, as Alice said in the comments, it's going to be warm, it's going to be cosy, and I'm definitely going to wear it. And it's only one of those things, it didn't turn out how I envisioned in my head. That's all it is. So I'm definitely going to finish it. I'm just leaving it a couple of days. You know when you get so frustrated by something, and sometimes if you just leave it a couple of days and you go back with fresh eyes, you have such a different opinion on it. So I'm just going to leave it a couple of days and then go back. What are you doing, darling? Is this... You can smell chips, can't you? So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Can you sit down? Sit down. There's a good girl. She won't stop sniffing my leg. She's been so fussy today. She really has. She's wanted to sit on my knee all day. And I don't mind that. I find it really cosy. I'm just getting a stitch marker out so I can mark my rows. I put a stitch marker in every 10 rows. Can you see them? There they are. Just so I can count easily how many rows I've done. Especially when I'm doing like a little mini sock tube like this, where I'm just going to be putting an afterthought heel in. I need 55... Whoops, a daisy, why can't I get the stitch marker? These stitch markers I've got right on the end, they're really rough and they don't always go through the stitches. I need 55 rounds for my foot. Well, between 54 and 56, I kind of settle on about 55 rounds. I can do either 54, 55 or 56 and they'll all fit. But if I mark all my rows and then when it comes to putting the heel in, I've just got to count 55 rounds and then that's where I know to put my heel. Do you know, even with the pink tinge, I think this really works. I really do. I really do. Somebody asked about the yarn. I'm not putting it in the shop just because it's self-striping. We have to sell it for so much more. And I was just having a play, really, just seeing if I could do it, and I did mess it up. But yeah, there's none of this going into the shop, but I'll show all the update yarn before the end of the vlogs. The giveaway for the Advent arrived safely at its destination today, so I'm really pleased. There was something else I was going to say, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, yeah, I mentioned in the Facebook group earlier, I put a little post up in the group about make-alongs and things. And so if you've got any make-alongs that you want to share, in the Facebook group, there is a post and you can share any make-alongs that you're currently doing or planning to do next year into this post, and we'll share some make-alongs in there. Also toying with the idea of opening up a community chat in the group, which I haven't done yet because I don't know whether it's going to be one of those things where people find it annoying if the messenger's always pinging. But let me know what you think. If you want a community chat in the Facebook group, I can add one. When we had it for the MCAL, it was really nice. Obviously the MCAL's over now, so there's not a lot of chatter goes into it, but it was really lovely having it there. But yeah, let me know what you want to do with that. And yeah, I've got no plans to cast anything else on. Did I tell you? I don't think I mentioned it. One of the lovely viewers surprised me with a pattern, and it's the Slay All Day cowl that I showed on my pattern roundup. So that is now my Advent project. I ummed and ahed about what I was going to do, and I thought I'd made my mind up, then changed my mind, then thought I'd made my mind up again, and then changed my mind again. And in the end, a lovely viewer surprised me with the Slay All Day cowl pattern. So that is my Advent project. Excuse me, it's because I've had Coke. So that's what I'm making. So I'm not casting on anything else until my Advent knitting. I've got this I'll finish these hopefully in a few days. And then I can spend the rest of the week on the Musselburgh hat that I've started. And I'm hoping to get most of the projects off the needles before December 1st, so I can just concentrate on Advent knitting. And I'm not taking any projects into 2024 apart from... Sorry, excuse me, I need to clear my throat. I think I've got a frog in my throat. Apart from the Ariana cardigan, I'm taking that into 2024 because I'm not going to finish that. I've run out of pink minis, so I can't make any more progress. Well, I'm saying I've run out. I've got 3 up there, but it's not enough to finish the cardigan, so I need to get some more pink minis. So that project's going into 2024, and I'm hoping that's my only project I'm taking into 2024. Let's see if this happens. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. And yeah. So I wanted to talk about that. What else did I want to mention to you? I can't remember. We've got Harry coming this weekend, which is going to be really lovely. So we've got no major plans tomorrow. We've got some dyeing to do in the morning. Oh, the live dye. We're doing the live dye on the 20... What date are we doing it? 25th. Danny can't hear me. He's got his headset on. The Monday. Not this Monday, the Monday after. That's when we're doing the live dye. And hopefully, fingers crossed, there will be no problems with the live dye this time. But yeah, we are doing the live dye. Yeah, I think that's everything that I wanted to mention. Do you know what? I think I had stuff that I wanted to mention in this bit, and I think I've just like waffled at you for 10 minutes and not really sure what I've said, to be honest. But never mind. So I shall let you all go. I hope you've all had a lovely, lovely day. I will be back for day 17 tomorrow. Have a lovely evening, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.